guys, this is going to be an interesting lesson. If you can't hear the barn doors, they are banging with the wind. I'm riding Vaconte today. I love Vaconte. I'm going to put the heat lamps on for him to tack up because it's freezing. They got quite a bit of snow out here, so, but it is very windy, so this will be interesting. Oh, that's very warm. So Vaconte is finishing up his dinner and then I'm going to get him out and tack him up. There's a lot of snow. It is actually a lot of snow out here, but the arena has been dragged, so it looks really nice. So the footing's really good. I think I'm just going to freeze, but let's get him out. Guys, it is the next day after my lesson. You guys saw yesterday I had a lesson. I actually had a lesson on Vaconte, and he is my coach's up and coming horse. I think he's 7 or 8. And fun fact, he's the first horse she threw me on when I started training with her. She threw me on him and we went through the wilderness, through the backwoods there on a trail ride. And he's very big. He's quite a big horse. And I remember just thinking, wow, this is crazy, but he was so good. We jumped over logs, we went up and down creeks, and he was just such a good boy. I fell in love with him. And I haven't had a lesson on him since, and I did yesterday. He's such a sweet boy, as you saw. While he was finishing up his dinner before we started, he was giving me cuddles, and he's got such a beautiful energy around him. He's just one of those horses that is just so calm, and you just feel very safe with him. So it was kind of cool to get on him and just see how his training has developed, and he feels so nice. He's come such a long way. He is Blue Horse Vaconte, so he was actually a breeding stallion over in Germany, I think, with the Blue Horse stud, which is a massive stud over there. And he was a breeding stallion, licensed, and his whole life that's what he was. And I don't think he did much in sport before he came over here, but he definitely was used as a breeding stallion and has a lot of babies on the ground. But his bloodlines go back to Vivaldi, and I have ridden quite a few Vivaldi and V-line horses, and they all have the same really beautiful, calm temperament. So I might be looking for a horse in the future with the V-line when I'm ready, because I do like them. They just have a very even, calm temperament, and they're very trainable. So I rode him, and it was a really great lesson. As you can see, it was a night lesson, but the days are starting to get longer, so it was kind of, the sun was setting. So I'm sorry if the footage wasn't that great, because the sun was setting, but it was so beautiful. And it had snowed a lot a couple of days before. So even though the arena had been dragged and the footing was great, along the sides of the arena was just snow, and the sun was setting. And I remember on our walk breaks, because I don't know about you, but I tend to not to just be in the present moment and just be grateful and look around. And on purpose, in that lesson on our lunch breaks, I would look across with the snow and the trees and, you know, the sun setting. I'm on this beautiful horse, and I just felt very, very grateful and just appreciated that moment. It was really beautiful. So yeah, it was a really cool lesson. Also, I don't know if you guys have had difficulty, but the elusive inside leg to outside rein, I've been told that and screamed about that since I started riding when I was 5. And I thought I knew what it was, and I understand it, like what it is to achieve and on paper, but I never truly felt it till my lesson on Vaconte. I always am like inside leg to outside rein. I know the half halt should always be on the outside rein. I know they should be through on that outside rein, but it's funny because he gave me the feeling of like when I would put my inside leg on, that he really went onto my outside rein, and I could really let go of the inside rein, and he was still through and supple. And it was such a cool feeling. I actually laughed because I'm like, oh my God, I actually really, really feel it on him. So that was a really, really cool experience. And my coach was like, that is amazing, because now you know the feeling, you know how to get it. You're going to do that on every other horse, even like youngsters. So that was really cool. So that's why I'm always like, and I know it's privilege, and I know not a lot of people can access them, but if you can get on a really well-trained dressage horse or a schoolmaster, that when you put these aids on, they give you that feeling, it's honestly priceless, because you can take it onto your horse and any other horses, because now I've truly felt that feeling. I know what to ask for, and I know when it's going to be correct when I get on another horse. So yeah, so it was an amazing lesson. I really loved it. It always boosts my mood when I go out there. I drove home with a big smile on my face. So today we are going to the Upper East Side. I have some fittings up there again today, and then I'm going to head to the gym. We're going to do our full body workout up there, so I will take you along with me.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty hands.